Hello and welcome to another 3D modeling video. This is the 3D model for this video, and the goal is to show the entire process from start to finish of modeling it using the PartDesign workbench. It is a very simple model, but if you are new to FreeCAD, you might pick up a few useful tips and tricks along the way. Let's go. As you can see, I'm using the stable release of FreeCAD 1.1, and I'm going to create a document based on the PartDesign workbench. To do that, I'm going to use this option, parametric body. And here I have a body object and I can start modeling the 3D model. I will open this document, and for this 3D model, a good starting point will be to create a box, a very basic box with rounded corners. To create the box, I will need a sketch on the XY plane of this body object, and after that I can use the pad feature, this command icon, to extrude the geometry inside the sketch. So I will go to the PartDesign helper features toolbar and click on this second icon, new sketch command icon, and I will select XY plane, and FreeCAD change from PartDesign to Sketcher workbench. In the Sketch workbench, I'm going to use the center rectangle tool to create a geometry here in the center point of this sketch. I'll go to Sketch Geometry toolbar, expand rectangle tools, and select centered rectangle, rounded corners, and I will click on the starting point of this sketch, 8 mm, enter, 160 mm, and 16 mm for the radius of this geometry. And here I have this. I will skip this tool, right click on mouse, and then close the sketch. Here I have the sketch, here I have the geometry inside this sketch here. And what I'm going to do now is to select the sketch. I can select this face, for example, or select the sketch here in the tree view and click on the pad command icon, and this is the preview. 10 mm for the length of this extrusion. What I need here is 15 mm for the length of this extrusion. I will change it to 15 mm, click off, and as you can see the size increased. I will press OK. And the next thing that I will do is to add a chamfer feature on this face here, the top face of the 3D model. The idea is to create a this feature here. I will select this face and go to the PartDesign dress up features toolbar, these all tools here, and click on chamfer command icon. And here I have the preview of the chamfer feature, 1 mm for the size of this chamfer, 10 mm, and then click off, and this is the result. Now I'm going to press OK to finish. And the next thing that I will do is to create a pocket. To create this pocket, I'm going to use a sketch, select the top face, and click on the new sketch command icon, and here I have this. Here what I'm going to do is to create two rectangular geometries, one on this side and another rectangle on this side here. So I will go to the Sketch Geometry toolbar and select centered rectangle. This geometry, the first geometry, I'm going to start it here on the horizontal axis, 30 mm by 90 mm, and okay, here I have the geometry. I will skip this tool, and the next thing that I will do is to mirror this geometry on this side. To do that, I'm going to select the geometry in this way and go to Sketch Tools toolbar and click on Mirror. And I'll create symmetry constraints, and I will click on the vertical axis. I will select the dimension tool, and now these two endpoints of these two geometries, the distance will be 68 mm, and here I have this. Next I will close the sketch. I will use the pocket command, this icon here, to remove material on this model. If I change to front, as you can see, this is the size of the pocket feature, 5 mm. I'm going to change it to 15 mm and then click off, and here I have this. Now it's okay. I will press OK. I'm going to call the fillet feature. I will click on this command icon and change the radius to 2 mm and then click off. I will click on the select button, and I will start by adding this edge, next this edge, and now this edge here and this one. And For this side here, what I'm going to do is to change the draw style. I will go to this tool, expand the tools and select wireframe, and now I can select this 4 edges here without problems. And I will change back to flat lines draw style, and next I will press OK, and here I have this. The next thing that I will do is to add a thickness on this model. To do that, I will select this bottom face here and click on thickness command icon, this tool here, and the size is 1.75 millimeters, and then OK. The next thing that I will do is to add the fillet feature here on this face. I'm going to select this face and click on fillet command icon, and the size is 1 millimeters. OK. And what is missing here is to apply the same fillet on this edge here. Okay, to fix this, I'm going to open this fillet 001, double click, and I will click on the select button, and now I will select this edge, and here I have this. I will press OK, and it's all. What is missing to do now is to create a sketch here on this face. The idea of that sketch is to remove material on the model to create this pocket here. Okay, in this document I'm going to select the top face and click on the new sketch command icon, and here I'm going to import the edge of this face here as reference geometries into this sketch. To do that, I'm going to change these tools to reference mode by clicking on this icon, and next I'll go to Sketcher tools and select external projection and click on this face, and here I have this. Now I'm going to hide this model from the sketch. To do that, I will go to the tree view and click on this icon, normal mode. I will click on this icon, and next I will select this imported geometry and click on offset command icon available in the Sketcher tools toolbar. I will add offset constraint, and I will say -3 millimeters for the distance for the offset, and I will select this constrained geometry here, this geometry in green, double click and offset, add offset constraint, and now I'm going to say -0.5 millimeters, and here I have two rounded rectangular geometries. I will close the sketch, and next I'm going to use the pocket feature to remove material, and the size will be 1.5 millimeters, and now OK, and this is the result. The next thing that I will do is to add this fillet here. As you can see in these two edges, I will zoom in here and select this edge, hold the Ctrl key, and now this edge and fillet with a size of 1 millimeters, and then OK. The next thing that I will do is to create a sketch on this face. The idea of that sketch is to create these pockets here. So on this document, with this face selected, I will click on new sketch command icon. I will zoom in here, and the first thing that I will do is to import this edge and this one here as reference geometries into this sketch. I will change to reference mode and select external projection geometry and zoom in here and click on this edge. And now on this edge here, and now I will skip this tool, and next I will go to the tree view and hide this model from the sketch. I will click on this icon. Next I will select the centered rectangle, and I will create a rectangle here like this. Skip the tool. Now I'm going to select the dimension tool. From this line to this line here, the distance will be 9 millimeters. From this line to this imported edge, 9 millimeters, the same distance. I'm going to drag this geometry a little bit and select the dimension tool again, and now select this horizontal line and the horizontal axis, and I'm going to say 16 millimeters just to fully constrain the sketch. I will skip this tool, and I will hide these all constraints by pressing this icon. And now I'm going to select the slot tool to create the base geometries. I'm going to start by clicking on this line here and next on this line here and create this slot geometry. I will select the dimension tool. I will click on this arc and set a radius of 3 millimeters. And now from this line here to this line here, the angle will be 45 degrees. As you can see, now I have 1 degree of freedom. This is not a problem. I will skip this tool and select the slot geometry tool again, and I will create another slot geometry and another slot geometry. Okay, here I have this. I will skip this tool, and next I'm going to select this line, this one here, and these, and make them parallel. I will go to the Sketcher constraints and click on parallel constraint, and next I will select this arc, and this one here, and make them equal by pressing this icon. Okay, 3 degrees of freedom. Next I will select the dimension tool. I will zoom in here and I will select this line and this one here and set a distance of 4 millimeters. And now from this line to this one here, the same distance, 4 millimeters. Okay, 1 degree of freedom. As you can see here, I'm going to zoom in here and I will constrain this line with this one here. I will apply a vertical constraint. To do that, I will go to the Sketcher constraints toolbar and expand these tools and then select vertical constraint. Now I'm going to select the polyline tool and create another geometry here. I will create this geometry in this way, and next I will select the fillet command icon and I will create the fillet here, another fillet feature here, and another fillet here, and I have this. I will skip this tool and I will zoom in here and select this tangent constraint and hit delete. I don't need it. And next I will drag this line here, this point here. I will select this point and hit delete. I don't need this point here. Next I will select this point and this one here and apply a constant constraint. Here I have this. This line here must be horizontal constrained. I will select the line and expand the tools here and then horizontal constraint, and this point here must be constrained on this line here. I will drag this point, select the point, and now this horizontal line and place a constant constraint. Here I have this. Next I will select these 3 arcs and make them equal. 6 degrees of freedom. Next I will select the dimension tool. I will zoom in here, click on this arc, click off, and I will say 3 millimeters. And next from this line to this line here, I will create an angle of 45 degrees. This line here and this line 110 degrees. And now from this line to this imported line 5 millimeters. I will skip this tool and next I will select this center point with this one here and apply a vertical constraint. Dimension tool, and now from this point to this point here, the distance will be 30 millimeters, and I have this. I will close the sketch and I will use the pocket feature to remove material. 5 millimeters for the length, okay. And next I'm going to select this edge, control this edge and this one here, and next this edge, and fillet command icon, 1 millimeters for the radius, okay. And now what is missing to finish the modeling of this 3D model is to mirror this pocket and this fillet in the axis plane. I will select the pocket 002, control, fillet 003, and go to the PartDesign transformation features and click on mirror. Now I need to change the plane to axis plane. I will click on plane and select axis plane, click off, and then OK. And this is the final shape of this model. If you learned something from this video, please don't forget to hit like and share this video with your friends. Thank you for watching this video. I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you.